What's up, man? It's Mr. Truth here, man. Back again, man. I was chilling, man, and I was just thinking about all the people I met throughout my life. You know what I'm saying? And at the actions I had with them, good, bad, and the ugly. You get what I'm saying? I was thinking about all these actions, and I was thinking about how many people I talked to that was dumb. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had it in my mind. I talked to a lot of people. You know that was basically retarded. And I, you know, I just thought people had basic, common sense. You don't gotta be, the smartest man in the world. But I thought people had basics. And the more, I live my life, the more I see that majority of people don't want shit. I'm not gonna lie, majority of people don't want anything. Like I'm talking to people in like I came across a lot of people, man, that I know like I just didn't know like these type of people exist that don't want to do anything. Like like just being like I guess you could say you know they just what's it called what's it called NPCs whatever, and that's how I feel, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But what I was talking to this older guy, right? And he was out here, he was complaining about his TV, like my TV, man, my TV not working. I only get 3 channels, man. This and this and this, right? And then, he kept complaining about it, man. He complained about it for like at least a month, at least a month or two or something like that. He complained about it. I said, man, I could fix your TV because I fix up people's TVs here, got the cable, internet working and all that, whatever, right? He said, nah, man. I said, what? I said, bro, why are you complaining then? I was like, basically, that told me a good lesson from that. They don't want help. They just want to complain about the thing, something. Because that allows them to be bullshitters. It's kind of like, what I'm saying? Hey, man, I think it's in the Bible where it says it's a line outside. A line is outside. I can't go work today. You know what I'm saying? It's a scripture in the King James Bible says, a line outside. I can't go to work today. Thou lazy man or whatever, right? And this is how I'm seeing like majority of a lot of people, man. They want everything given to them and don't want to do nothing. And I noticed that a lot, man. I mean, I'm telling you, man, I was just one instant, man. Because that's how I judge people. I test people too. It's one instant, I wanted to go get some food. I had some not Popeye, I had some KFC, and I had Taco Bell in my bag, right? And I offered this dude some. Bro, he didn't even ask what it was. He just took it. He didn't even ask what it was, bro. He didn't even know what he was eating. He just took it. And I was like, damn, they just take anything. Like people, or like what's that, the pigeon? You know how the pigeons, even if they hungry, bro. I mean, still, even if they my fault. Even if they fed already, and they ate all the bread they could eat, they'll still be trying to pick the bread, bro. They'll still be trying to get that bread. You know what I'm saying? Even though they already, and I was like, man. And then I was talking to another dude in there, where I live at. He was like, man, You be turned down what when I offer you the bid and all that, you turn it down. I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm gonna keep on, you know what I'm saying, taking stuff from you when I can go get it myself as a grown man. As a grown man, you supposed to go get your stuff yourself, bro. You don't supposed to be bumming off a nigga. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, hey, bells be taking. I was like, yeah, because they bums. They bum. That's what a bum do, or a vulture do. A vulture is just going to take, bro. That's it. Looking for dead bodies, man. You know what I mean? Sit around and see what it can get out of it. So, you know, I'm constantly learning lessons, man. You know, some lessons I learn over again because that's what God want me, you know, because I don't learn the first time. Then some lessons, you know, is new. And I'm just looking around, man. And I'm just like, man, it teaches me how to operate better as far as like dealing with people. Because I'm really trying to avoid, I've been doing a good job so far, or looking at people and judging them as far as like how they react to certain things. If I give them something, if I don't give them something, do they feel entitled? If I do give them something, is they going to keep taking like a bum? You get what I'm saying? Or like, you know, like a gold digger, you know? And people, you know, I think I had some vodka the other day, and people was coming. You know, I'm chilling. You know, I'm like, you know, drinking the vodka, right? And people was coming asking and stuff like that. And I was just like, man, nobody offering no money, nothing. They just come up begging. You know what I'm saying? Like, they come up begging, bro. And these are grown people. I'm talking about these are like probably older than me, man. You know? And I'm just watching. I'm like, man, these dudes some real bums. Like, I just like, you know, in my mind, I guess, like, I can't picture myself, like, I don't want to be bumming off people. I don't want to be begging and bumming. Like, everybody needs help sometimes. Everybody broke or everybody needs help. But, you know, you don't want to stay on the help part. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to come up, and sometimes it's hard to come up, man. Sometimes it's hard to come up, man. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta grind to get up there. But the fact is that you gotta grind. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing, man, is grinding. And people don't want to, you know, people is too lazy to grind and work and hustle. I was taught to hustle, I guess, by my, you know, my father and people, and I'm from Baltimore, man. They hustling motherfuckers, man. You get what I'm saying? When I was tripping, I saw this young dude, these young guys in Baltimore, man, begging, man. I ain't never see that before, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I never saw dudes this young was begging, bro. And I was like, man, this is crazy. I was like, man, this dude's so young. They got all that both their eyes, ears. They got able to run, walk, all this type of stuff. And they out here begging for money, bro. Now, it could be, man, I'm sorry. It's always the hustle, bro. Like, that's crazy, man. So, I'm up here, you know, just looking at all these dudes begging and bumming. You get what I'm saying? And some of it is used to test you. The begging and bumming, they trying to see what type person you is. If you're going by the energy vampire narcissist type person, they're trying to test you, try to prod, all this type of stuff to see what type of person you are. And a lot of times, like, I know when somebody is sent to me, like right now, you know, a dude always come out when I sit in my car right here. He always come out and he always be begging for drinks and, you know, stuff like looking for drinks. And you always think, you know, you try to ask people for money and all that. And so you know, man, it's in my mind. Just sit there. I'm just only reason I'm frustrated, bro, because in my mind, I'm like, man, why don't these niggas just get up and hustle? Like, why these niggas just sit around and bum and beg? You know what I'm saying? I can't understand. I guess I'm not meant to. Like Meek Mill said. He said, I guess I'm not meant to understand, fuck nigga, like how they think, because I can't understand hate. I can't understand hate because if I feel some type of jealousy or hate towards a person, or say like a girl, a dude walk, you see something online, pretty girl, he got a dude, or dude got all his girls, like, damn, man, I wish I had all the girls or whatever, da da da. But to hate a person or something like that, it's no benefit in it. You get what I'm saying? It's nothing beneficial. You don't get no money. You don't get no girls, no pictures. You don't get no cars from hating. You don't get nothing from hating. Unless you physically rob that person, and that risks you dying, or you killing that person, or you going to jail for 20 years, 15 years, whatever. So to me, I always thought haters was retarded. You know what I'm saying? They are. If you really look at a hater, that's what I just started to figure out, man. The hater is just a lazy bum that joined other hater lazy bum gangs or whatever. That don't want to work and don't want to hustle. That's what it comes down to, bro. That's all this gang stalking and all this is about, bro. Satan just recruited the most garbage people to be in his organization, and to harass people that's trying to do right, and to bring them down. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I guess that's how it is, because you got Satan's people, you got God's people, and I'll be like, man, I get frustrating because then you go to a female, and a female working for Satan, so you can't find a decent female. You can't find a decent person to talk to because everybody's trying to trick or gain something out of you, steal from you. It ain't no morals. See, that's what happened when you take the Bible out. People start losing morals. You know what I'm saying? Then it's corruption. Then the whole system collapses like Rome. You get what I'm saying? But it's Mr. Truth, man. I just had to speak that. That's all I had to say about that.